so a quick little vlog. I'm gonna actually tell you about a project that I'm doing. So, let's say this is a palette. Okay, let's just say this is an eyeshadow palette. Hope you like my drawing. Here's my eyeshadow palette with a bunch of eyeshadows in it, and I've never touched it before. Okay, anyways, so I'm doing a little project where I'm taking either like my palettes or my eyeshadows, my eyeshadow quads, trios, duos, whatever it is. I'm just gonna say palette for this, and I'm using one of those palettes every day, and I have to use every color in that palette in order to move on to the next palette. So anyways, so basically what I'm doing, I take out a palette. I don't know how many squares on here, I'm too lazy to count, and I have to use every single color in this palette in order to move on to this palette. I don't know. My palette stuff is like, my makeup stuff is like over there. And I don't really want to go over there and come back and show you what I mean. But hopefully you guys get what I mean. Next, I also am in, every November, for the States, like Thanksgiving, I would always go and see my cousin, my aunt, and, my cousins and my aunt up there because they live in the States, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, whatever. So we always go there for Thanksgiving, and we shop on Black Friday. We're usually there for about 4 to 5 days. Yeah. And this year I found out that they're going to be there for a week, and even if it was 4 days, 3 days, I can't miss a day of school because I am in cosmetology hairstyling. So I have to put a lot of hours into it, and I don't want to fall behind in that class at all. I mean, if I'm sick and dying and I really, really, really have to be home because I am totally sick or something happened to one of my family members, that is a time that I can go off school. I basically cannot miss a day whatsoever unless it's really, really, really important. And I'm kind of disappointed that I can't go to the States and go shopping and see my cousins and my auntie, but I mean, I'd rather stay here and focus on my school than go over there to shop, because in the summertime, I think I'm going out there anyways, so I'm not missing any school. So yeah, I'm really upset about that, but it's for the best, I guess, because I have to be here doing my stuff. What's another thing? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm in foods this semester, and my friend's friend, I guess they're like best friends. I've never met this girl. Her name's Emily. I've never met her before, and they came to sit with me at my table, like the first day of class. And about 2 days later, I was kind of looking at Emily because it was all quiet and everything and whatever. And Emily just started scratching her head like this, like it was crazy. So she had a headband, and she pulled her headband down, and I saw a bug like right there. And she has dirty blonde hair, so it's really, really easy to tell that you have lice. So maybe you should wash your hair. I think you're old enough to know to wash your hair. And if you have lice, I think you should check your hair and maybe go get some lice treatment, because I think someone in grade 4 will know how to wash their hair and keep their hair clean from lice. I'm pretty sure. I'm not trying to be harsh or a bitch about this at all, but I mean, it's kind of gross. You're old enough to know to wash your hair, and I think you should do that. It's kind of too late right now. Go get some lice treatment. Seriously. So I got freaked out, and I told like two of my best friends, and they both said, you know, sit somewhere else or whatever. So I sat on the other side of our table. And, sorry, my voice is kind of like out right now. And I would always look at her head. And after that class, or during that class, that whole day on until I took a shower, my head would be itchy like crazy. That's all I think about is lice, 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 lice. And I have never thought of lice being in my head right now because I know that tons of people at this age group, or like, you know, old, should know how to wash their hair and keep their hair healthy and without bugs crawling in their head and eating their scalp away. So I'm kind of like, is this for real? And when the days go on, I keep looking at her head to make sure I'm not exaggerating, and I see more and more every day. Finally, I made new friends when they weren't there because I was forced to go into a different kitchen, or a different group, and I made new friends. And we talked about it, and this girl, Kelsey, she decided to go and tell our, like, the cosmetology teacher, and her name's Miss Russo. So she came into the class, and we had a sub that day, so we couldn't tell our actual teacher. And then she came in and talked to the sub and whatever, and she was like, I have no idea what to do. So she told Kelsey that to, like, hold on tight and tell our real foods teacher the next day because she was absent. So today there's a little written note to our foods teacher saying Kelsey needs to talk to you about something very important or something like that. So they talked, and she told our foods teacher, and our foods teacher's like, okay, we're gonna go tell our vice principal, or principal, whatever her name is. I forget her name, whatever. And yeah, and she's gonna talk to her and see what's gonna happen with that, because you can't just go into the class and be like, yeah, we're doing an annual lice check. We're picking one person from each class and we choose you. You know, you can't just do that and check one person's head. So I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to have like an annual lice check, or if they're going to call her down, because I know for a fact I do not have lice. I may have dandruff, not bad dandruff, but I may have a little bit of it. I do not have lice. And I know that I know how to wash my hair and clean my hair and everything, that I really do not need to be checked for lice. But if they want to check, go ahead, because I come home and I check like crazy because I make sure I do not have lice. So yeah, that's really, really gross. Sorry to say, and sorry to be a little harsh, but it is really gross, and I don't know, you just, bleh. I have nothing else to say about it. It's just gross. And I'm very I'm very happy that Kelsey told sorry, my throat is going. I'm very happy that Kelsey told the teachers about it, because I wouldn't have the nerve to do that. So anyways, enough about all this talking. I'm gonna go and lay down because I'm really tired right now. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!